on the topic of WWE and WWE happenings. NXT this past week, there was, I guess, one or two segments that everyone was talking about for one reason or another. The Rock, who popped a number, the rating for this was tremendous. The Rock appeared on NXT where his daughter's the general manager. Got to, I guess, drink one of his waters that he owns. Free advertising on TV.
And whatever he says, is that water?
I don't know what who knows what's in that bottle. But he's in a couple of segments on a big show where they have title changes and it's in LA. Again, before everything went crazy in LA. What did you think of The Rock on NXT?
There were two appearances. One was a pre-tape or backstage segment, whatever they call them these days. And the other one was live in the ring. So, let's do the backstage first. And Ava is his daughter. And for whatever reason that has never been, was it ever explained in any way, even if it was a weak explanation on NXT television, why that this young girl who's not particularly a great television performer and not the most stunning creature we've seen since Greta Garbo, she has no credentials as a business person or a goddamn wrestling legend or an active competitor of any note to be the general manager. Was it explained on NXT television how this role was, this important responsibility that she shares with the other brands of Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis and Ava Rain on our parade? Did they ever tell us why?
I remember she was on NXT. I think she was either a wrestler or a escorting wrestler. Like she was part of like a group with guys and girls.
Yes. Well, it would have to be pretty much one or the other. But I said wrestler of note.
I have the Wikipedia bio.
Well, there you go. Let's go straight to the gospel according to Google.
On October 25th, 2022, on an episode of NXT, Ava made her television appearance, her first, revealing herself to be a member of Joe Gacy's villainous faction, Schism. We missed this era of NXT, I guess.
Oh, Christ.
She debuted under the ring name Ava Rain, but it was later shortened to Ava on February 14th, 2023, when they discovered as a porn star probably named Ava Rain, like every name in NXT.
I think, either Ava Gabor or, Ava, the only other one Ava Gardner.
Ava made her in-ring debut on April 1st at Stand and Deliver with Schism, losing to Chase University. Schism would slowly begin to disband in September 2023, starting with
It began to fall apart much like a leprosy victim losing chunks as he motivates down the path.
Starting with the expiration of the Dyads contracts on September 14th, and culminating in a backstage segment in October where Gacy declared that Schism is dead. After Schism, she became the on-screen assistant of Senior Vice President of Talent Development Creative, Shawn Michaels.
Oh, good Lord.
On January 23rd, she was promoted to become the new general manager of NXT, becoming the youngest general manager in NXT. Ava made her main roster debut appearance 3 days later. Coincidentally, this is all January 2024. That's right when The Rock fucking came back.
Right when the money changed hands and the board of directors seat was filled and the plans for WrestleMania were being implemented.
If you are a relative of The Rock and you come out of high school or maybe some college, whatever it may be, and you don't have like a direction, you don't know where to go or what to do, he'll just get you a job with WWE. Or you can carry his piss, one or the other.
Oh, but anyway, all right, so that's, obviously it was a long road to the top if she wants to rock and roll, but she got to be the general manager, and she was talking to Ethan Page, and he was being somewhat contrary with her and not going to accept her authority, when suddenly The Rock walked in behind Ethan Page wearing Roy Orbison's glasses. And for a minute, I almost thought it was a seal peering through a block of ice because they were large even for a man with a large man.
Charles Nelson Johnson.
Oh, we love you, Charles. So The Rock told Ethan Page, like I told all of the NXT talent, anything you need, come to me. Like he's the benevolent, head of the monastery going around distributing blessings. But anything you need, come to me. I'll help you out. But on this show, she's the final boss. So you and her need to be cool. And Ethan said, oh, yeah, we're cool. And he actually, okay. And as Ethan Page is walking by, The Rock says, get your sweet ass on out of here, and whacked him on the butt. Like he was dealing with a kid from Romper Room. And okay, that was let's discuss the pre-tape or the backstage or whatever.
The Rock's been doing backstage segments going back to his, the height of his career. He's kind of known for doing these and having a little bit of comedy. I don't know about the slapping. I don't know. I guess you can call that sexual harassment in a way. I don't know about the executive slapping the other guy in the ass and saying, get that sweet ass out of here, while he's wearing his Charles Nelson Riley glasses. I don't know how that works. HR may have a better answer.
We'll know something's up for sure if they change Ethan Page's name next week to Paul Lynde.
They had to do something with Ava and The Rock together to justify any of this with her being there. They had to do something with them together. It made sense. I don't know about dressing down. Again, you don't want a Stephanie McMahon on the brand, where she could dress down the wrestlers and shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's their top heel, right, at this point. Or if not being presented as the top heel, the one that most people talk about. Oh, but he got whacked on the ass. Get your sweet ass on out of here. So that was okay. It's a pre-tape, but later on tonight, here on NXT, you're going to get to see The Rock. He's going to come out. They were in Los Angeles at, the Shrine Auditorium, right?
Yeah, look great.
Which, and again, this is a place where they've had award shows and, all kinds of television broadcasts. And that's what I was thinking. They might be able to make the Hammerstein look a little snazzier in AEW than what they did. But this was very nice. But anyway,